Another way we try to get people's attention and to feel important is through our beauty. So sometimes we worry too much about our body, about showing our body, or using nice clothes and using some things or jewelry that would make us be more beautiful and would attract people's attention to us. For example, let's say that some guy would exercise himself and trying to build his muscles, and then he would use those small shirts that he could show his arms and his muscles to impress people. Because can you imagine if I have muscles and I'm so strong and no one will see? So the importance that people are going to see and are going to recognize. So sometimes I'm not so worried about my health, but I'm more worried about what people are going to think of me. If I am attractive, if I am sexy, and if I'm charming. So sometimes we may worry too much about this, to the point that we don't accept ourselves. And when we recognize that we are getting older, and then we can't accept ourselves anymore because our body doesn't have the same shape it had before. So we can't look at the mirror and be happy with the person we are. So we need to accept ourselves the way we are and see that everyone is beautiful. The old person is beautiful. The baby is beautiful. Everyone is charming. Everyone is beautiful, because beauty is something very relative. Beauty comes more from my ability to value people, to recognize people's importance. And when I value myself and I value people, I can see beauty in everyone, because everyone is special. And other thing is that sometimes we also try to be popular. We want to be the coolest one. We would like everyone to like us. And when we are in a group of people, we would like people to see that we have something really original. And we would like to have everyone's attention to us. So, some people, they want to be the center or the focus of their attention. They want to be the coolest one. I was this way before. When I was studying theology, for example, and when I was in a group of students, I tried to be funny. I would make a lot of jokes so that people would be would see how interesting I was and how funny I was, and so that everyone would focus on me. And I also realized that some of my friends were the same way. But the thing is that it requires a lot of stress, because if we are the center of the attention and then we do some mistake, we make a blunder, and then everyone is watching us. Everyone is watching us doing that mistake. So it's a lot of pressure to us. And sometimes we don't accept to be normal, to be common, to be like everyone else. Because sometimes we think that being equal is boring. We think that being equal to everyone else means not having value. We think that in order for us to be important, we need to be above, we need to be the center, we need to be the most popular, the coolest one. So, sometimes when we are in a group and someone is the focus of the attention, we feel inferior to that person. We are even jealous of that person. And we think that people don't care about us. So we start diminishing ourselves and we think, well, no one is paying attention to me. No one is watching me. No one recognizes how important I am. And then we start thinking like we are despised by people, like no one loves us, that everyone despises us. And it's not true. It's fruit of our imagination. We need to realize that we can be a normal person, we can be a common person, and we are still important because everyone is important. And as I have told before, everyone is unique, everyone is special. Can you imagine if everyone was the same? So when we knew or when we met someone, that would not be fun, because that person would be like everyone else we have met before. So the beautiful thing is that everyone is unique, everyone is special. And we don't need to be the focus of the attention, to be the center, that we are going to feel important. We can be quiet, we can be ourselves, and we can be sure that we are valuable, because what makes us be important is not people's attention to us, but the fact that we value ourselves. And also, the person who doesn't value herself, she has a tendency to look for the applause of the others. She wants to be applauded. She wants to be complimented. And she looks for a position where people can see her talents, her qualities, and then people are going to praise her in some way.